his proof of connections was in Disney Castle. I'm assuming he had to beat all of it because it's up to the Pete fight. And then non-existence was in first visit of Twilight Town as well. But the proof of peace was in, well, for Noir, was in some of the starting chests somewhere in the shotgun of Pride Lands. And that was the last one that Noir got.
Hmm. Trying to figure it out. Have you tried asking inside the rando Discord? Anyway, I'm ready when you guys are.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let Okay, so the seed, I have the new seed installed. The symbols are down arrow, question mark, green item symbol, S, left arrow, B, system like cog symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the version I am using is version 26.02.25.0. The version of the mod manager for OpenKH that I'm using is 26.02.25.0. Or is there a latest version that I'm missing? And is there any way for us to check whether or not like my seed is correct? Okay, all right, hold on. Hold on. I'm booting everything up right now. That's something I forgot. That's something I forgot when it comes to a new tattoo. It's freaking itchy when you first get it. Okay. Okay, let me start auto tracking. Yes, I have ones across high jump, quick run, dodge roll, aerial dodge, and glide.
Hmm?
I think that
What do you
gets
mean?
revealed after the run starts. Oh, you probably let the cutscene play.
Don't let the cutscene play.
The opening
Okay.
intro thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Nora is there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Little.
All right, now you hear me, chat. My fault. Y'all didn't hear me the whole time.
Alrighty, I am ready now.
It's okay. Thanks. 6 minutes into the stream, they did not hear me. All right. Yeah, I should be good to go. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I'm gonna redo this. What's good, King Rio? What's good, BA? What's good, Christopher? Invincible, D. Lombardo, third era. That was not bait, by the way, not rage bait. It's good, Master of Light, Ultra High Wind. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to today's stream. Shout out to Dylan giving us max movement hype.
You started off with Reflect. That's nice.
Yep.
Start off with Reflect and everything.
Yep.
All right, you should be good then.
All right.
I'm gonna assume you're good. I don't know what the hint system is on this, but it seems like it might just be normal, like no points or nothing. Probably just checks.
That's interesting.
Well, it seems like so far. We'll see. No reports.
My chests did not tell me what items I got when I opened them, so that's a good sign.
What?
I opened the chest just now in a certain area, and they did not reflect from the top part of my screen like they normally would. So, we're gonna see what happens. Oh, there we go. Easy game.
Oh my gosh. I love getting that.
That's interesting because that's not normal.
Okay, there we go. Anyway,
Okay, I can kind of see why the seed probably was a little bit faster then.
I'll take that. It's a rare treat in my neighborhood. Yeah, I guess no hints, I suppose.
We're doing vanilla rando today. I mean, you played rando with no hints and stuff before, right?
Yeah, and it was probably the worst mistake I've ever made in my life, but we're here now.
Y'all hated rando earlier on?
Back when you had to track things on your own through the website, there was no auto tracking or anything. You manually had to do every single thing. Yeah, I did not like it all too much.
Yeah.
We still played it because it's gauged too, but like,
Yeah, manually tracking seems terrible. Can you tell me what your friends' YouTube accounts are? I want to sub to them. Oh yeah. You can type these commands in the chat. You got !limit, !frozen, and !noir. Those are all their names in the chat. They're frequently in random streams. I did not put a pin. Sorry about that. I just hit the live button today.
let's try in this direction.
Nah, I don't think the command should be case sensitive. And it's exclamation point, so like the exclamation point for the start to do the command, and then it's limit, and then noir, and frozen. All with exclamation points at the beginning, and those are the channel links. I'll put a pin when I get the chance. I want to see you play Cage on the hard difficulty. I guarantee you can't beat that.
I know he can't. I know he can't.
Little does he know.
Bro, my main way of playing Cage 3 is actually level 1 critical mode, so I think I can. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
They're really just doubting your abilities right now.
They don't know.
No, I'm wrong. Like I can get like I can get tripped up by like some bosses I don't practice as much, and I'm definitely rusty now, right? But you know that I could de-rust. Base game I'm fine with. Like there's just a couple data bosses I definitely do not fully remember off the top of my head. They weren't the ones I did the most. Base game, I'll die here and there, but like, you know, it's I've completed it many times. Telling you the hard difficulty is a beast. I'm telling you, I've done it already, 20 times over.
I was about to say, I think I won't say most Cage content creators, but a lot of Cage content creators have gone out of their way to make playing on the most difficult part of the game their normal run of the game. Yeah, it's like, just more fun that way.
You know, like we're on crit right now. It's funny how Cage is with that, because it is more fun to play on the higher difficulties, because it's like, yeah, you know, you die faster, but bro, I get like all these stats early on in the run, and like I can basically you do more damage with the trade-off of taking more damage on higher difficulties in Kingdom Hearts. So I think it's such a smart way to do it, and they make the gameplay experience actually really unique too, because a lot of critical modes for Kingdom Hearts give you early access to abilities, or at least for Cage 2 and 3 and maybe BBS. I'm unsure about BBS.
I believe BBS does do that, and then it also gives you more command slots early on.
Yep. Well, there's that. See, like I sometimes don't even know, like, cause that's the default to me.
You're
See you do it. I mean, I'll do another Cage 3. Are you talking level 1, or you're talking... Now, are you talking critical mode hard, or are you talking level 1 hard?
I would say crit level 1 all pro codes.
Okay, now that is terrible. I'm not gonna lie. That is bad. That was one of the first times I've like not had fun playing Cage 3. It was.
I was about to say, it's not even fault of the. It's not your fault or anything. It's just the game.
Like all pro codes were not meant to be done the entire base game. They're mostly meant to be done on bosses. That's what they want you to do them on.
Well, yeah, you only have to do them on the boss because that's the only time you actually get rewarded for it.
I know, but like I do the actual challenge. I mean, well, reward in Cage is, yeah, but like half the reward is definitely just player satisfaction. But there are like other rewards, of course. Like a main reason to do crit as well as your base playthrough is it's usually a lot easier to unlock the secret ending. Yo, thank you for the Twitch follow, SSK. What's good? How you doing? Critical mode, any level but no rides. Oh, brother, that is easy. Regular crit, regular crit in Cage 3. That is easy sauce.
I mean, if you have critical converter on, you're not doing rides anyway.
Yeah, between like, bro, I barely see attraction flow when I play Cage 3. Like, anyway, so for some of us, that's been on since they added that update. Football as well. Yeah, we're doing good. Playing some rando, racing limit form, cavern, and noir. Go to bed. Yeah, it's like actually pretty early for me. Like, it's not even really bedtime yet. Well, it is like past 10, but still, it ain't even midnight yet. Level 1 all pro code seems doable, but it's just not fun. Okay. Yeah, it's not fun. Okay, all pro codes by itself is not fun. Adding level 1 on top of all pro codes is like really bad. Really, really bad. It's actually pretty doable. It's pretty doable, like base game all pro codes, because I went the extra mile. Like, yeah, you only need to do it on bosses for the pro code rewards. I like the challenge, so I was like, you know, let's do base cage 3 all pro codes. I didn't even have remind abilities on. I didn't even do new game plus, and let's do level 1 all pro codes, no remind abilities. And let's do all the fights. Like, no skipping fights. No taking pro codes off for like electric room, for example. You know, the hardest fight when I was doing that run for the first time was electric room, actually. I'm dead. Yeah. Okay, well now I know, so. I'm not awake, you're awake. Well, you just commented, so I think you're awake too.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to see if I can beat critical with no ride, Sydney? There's like so many VODs on my YouTube channel. You could probably search up any Cage 3 playthrough, and that's like the main way I play the game.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've seen a ride in Cage 3, an attraction, since the first time I played the game when it first came out. Because we didn't have the option to turn it off. Now we do.
Oh my gosh, bro, I hate this. I suck. This part is trash. I actually hate doing this part. Bold of you to assume in the Western Hemisphere. True. You know, I like doing these after-hour streams. I've been getting a very strong European audience. Can you speedrun and read comments at the same time? I can't. But the actual answer is I've played this game a lot. So like especially this these first like 20-30 minutes of the rando kind of does muscle memory. Like, sure it's the same for them as well. Okay, we're gonna do this. Your stream notifications have become my new alarm. I woke up to your stream and I'm currently making cereal. Yo, W viewer. That's hype.
What kind of cereal?
I'm in Japan right now? Yo, let's go. That's gas. You live there or you just like visiting, traveling, seeing the world, seeing the sights? What's going on, Prodigy? Yo, what's going on, Eric? What's going on, 77 Hertz? I dropped a 7 there, but my fault.
Okay. That's...
Your boy just turned 28 on Sunday. I feel old. I'm approaching real unk status.
Hey, 28 is not old.
I ain't gonna hold you. You are. And Noir's 28 too. That's why you said that.
21, bro. Who cares? You'll be fine.
You will be
John,
fine.
You and me are gonna fight. Just so you know, you and me are gonna fight.
I'll win. Hey, bro, you can bring the struggle back. It's okay. You'll need the help.
How dare you?
Sure, I'll take it.
Better than nothing.
So I'm back to the usual night owl. Heck yeah. Night owl streams cornflakes. I don't know if you have it where you live. Yeah, we have cornflakes in America. we have cornflakes.
We certainly do.
We also have seasoning.
I always have a box of cornflakes in my house because I use it for like, I don't know if y'all have ever done like the diet thing of like using that for
Of
like
course, brother.
food.
Right there with you.
Heck yeah, you know, it's actually pretty good. Like,
It's very good.
it's actually really good. Like, it's so good. I'm kind of like, you know, I kind of don't need the other
Why do I
thing.
do this all the time, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Think Sora could defeat any Heartless with just his fist? No.
No.
Sora's carried by the Keyblade, I ain't gonna lie.
You literally need the Keyblade to kill Heartless.
Yeah. Fighting Heartless with hands? We just scrapping?
Keyblade, a true.
I mean, if Sora is able to like throw magic out of his hands, then possibly. But
I mean,
even then, that wouldn't perma kill them.
He kind of can't, cause like you can do magic with the wooden sword, so the magic ain't even tied to the Keyblade, which was pretty cool in case.
The redheaded gamer
You
1
can,
became a
but,
Tier
you
Kai
know,
Cloud
unless
member.
You kill Heartless with the Keyblade, they just respawn somewhere else.
Wait, yo, redheaded gamer, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the membership. Chat, can y'all do me a favor? Cause for some reason the alert thing I've toggled up does not show me how many months. How many months has redheaded gamer been a member? How many months does it say? Someone look out for your boy. 35 months. That's crazy. Hold on, that's like, well, you're a month off of 3 years. Let's go.
It took him a second to do the math.
Not. I guess a literal second.
Okay.
No, Noir trying his hardest to like get on me, man. Like, relax. It's all right.
Oh no, that me saying okay was reacting to something else.
I know. I'm talking about the previous comment, bro.
It's over.
Your point.
Back
Point.
off.
That's my point.
Take this.
All right.
Yeah. It's over. Yeah. Back off.
I know I'm wasting time here, but oh my gosh, I'm doing this for a specific reason. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm cooked. It's actually not. It's not a bad run here.
Take this.
No, screw it. It's probably at this point it might be more worth it to just do it.
Take this. Back off.
There we go. Come on. Yeah, I forgot to do this. Chat. That's all it was. Yo, Brandon, what's good? And what's good, Phoenix?
Take that.
We got a lot of the after hours people in the stream tonight. Like pretty early too. A lot of y'all usually come in later into the run. Yo, I have a question to ask chat related to the live stream. Would it help you guys, like personally, like even for other streamers you watch, like does it help when the streamer has like a schedule up or anything? Like do you guys actually pay attention to streamer schedules? Because I personally have never been a viewer that like has. For anyone like I watch, like I kind of just watch people when I can. But I don't know, like it's an obvious thing to think about because I know I can't just base everything off of like how I watch things. Yo, what's good, Martin?
What the?
Great news, my application is ready and finished and applied at Costco. Yo, Costco, if everyone will work any sort of retail job, I think Costco might be a higher tier one. They got like crazy benefits, bro. Costco goes crazy. I just clicked randomly and see you online. Random is best. I don't know about best, but if someone I like and want to see their streams and vibe with chat, it's good to know generally when they'll be on, but sometimes you just hop on when you see it in your sub box. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, congratulations, Brandon. Congrats. Yo, Brandon in the chat. They've joined the employed club.
What about the touching grass?
I mean, do people who are employed touch grass?
They work in an office, you know.
It's over. It's over.
What's up? Nice little nighttime stream. Heck yeah. We do after hours often, every night. Or most nights. Sometimes we trade an after hours stream for a daytime stream, and sometimes we double dip. If you guys don't see an upload or like a YouTube short in your sub box, it is extremely likely that I'll stream that night. That's a general rule of thumb for me. But I'll try to like be more consistent. I mean, these after hours streams, I think I've definitely noticed like some of you have been some viewers who I see every couple of streams. Like now I see like every stream because of the after hours, which I think is like cool. So I do think, like, even if you don't have a official public schedule, like, hey guys, I'm gonna stream every day at 4 p.m. exactly, like, you know, 9 to 5 in it. But if you have like a general time, like people kind of expect no one to look out for, I think that does add a lot. You know, you see people more consistently because it's like humans are creatures of habit at the end of the day. Like. We are definitely creatures of habit. We try to make things habit in our life. Whether it's things we're obligated to do or whether it's things we want to do. We make habits out of things. Make a habit to play that game you really want to play. Make a habit to, you know, lab that fighting game you want to lab. Make a habit to stream during the after hours. Like, it's definitely a habit for me at this point. Like, I feel weird when I don't do an after hours nowadays. Like, it feels odd. Before, for a while, it didn't, like, not streaming. I got used to not streaming, so it didn't feel weird to not do a stream or something. There was a period of time where it felt weird to not upload a video every single day. Like, I remember when I was a daily uploader, I legit would feel like, I don't know how to describe the feeling, but I would just feel an intense anxiety. Like, that's the best way to feel. Like, you would feel like heavy anxiety when you just didn't upload. Like, when you missed a day. You're like, everything's going to collapse. I missed a day. Now they're going to think I'm never going to upload again. Like, there's a YouTuber I watched who went on a break pretty recently. And like, they daily upload for years. They went on a break for like a week. And everyone thought they like died or something. Like straight up. Now I know there's multiple creators. They don't upload for a week, and it's like, oh yeah, that's normal. Wait, hold on. This guy uploaded. This guy uploaded twice, like 2 months in a row. That's crazy. Like there's some YouTubers like that. Yeah, what's up, Limit? No, I sat at the Dax recently. Dax uploaded. Dax did the big mod project he'd been talking about forever, bro. Dax was working on that for like a year, dog. And then whatchamacallit, like, then you upload the GeoGuessr video like a week or two after that. I'm like, hold up, bro, 2 videos in a month for you? That's crazy. I literally said that to him. Yo, what's a good Master Train? What's poppin'? Oh, I like the C Dylan made so far. So far. W Dylan.
This is it.
The boy unification. Yes, this is a randomizer speedrun. And also you have a good one, Martin. Appreciate you coming out. Was the seed looking like it's... I mean, it could go any way right now, but it's looking pretty solid. Like I'm happy with this. Well, is it just me or is the EXP multiplier like higher?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Guy was like, oh yeah, it
I
definitely.
haven't really been paying attention. I just noticed my
So
stats.
I noticed that
higher.
immediately.
Like, I'm usually not this level at any point in the run. When Cage 4 comes out, are you gonna play it on your own first or stream the game? Oh, I'm definitely streaming it. Cage 3, I did not stream. I did not like do any of that because that's something I'd been anticipating since I was like a literal like baby, basically. Like, like I don't even think I was out of elementary school when I was thinking about the idea of Cage 3, right? Because I mean, I'm young. Like I was born in the 2000s. Like yeah, but man, like the idea of KH3, I've been interested in that for so much of my life. I was like, okay, I love content. I could farm a reaction video or whatever, or milk a let's play right now, but nah, this is me. Now, the way I see this saga of Kingdom Hearts, the Key Saga, the Lost Master Saga, the Dark Seeker Saga was like, I became a YouTuber during that saga, but I also I grew up with that as a fan too. Now, the Lost Master Saga, I view it as a lot, like I'm still personally attached to it as a Kingdom Hearts fan, like obviously, but it's a bigger part of my content journey. You know what I mean? Like the story building up now is a bigger part of my content journey. Like you guys have seen my reaction to Yazora, you've seen my reaction to all these Unit Cross updates over the years. So like, I feel like this entire story being documented is important because part of my love for this current saga and this current story is like the shared experience I've had with you guys. So yes, short answer. I gave a long-winded answer for the. Hey, look, I'm a yapper. That's why I live stream. Yes, I will be streaming KH4 when it comes out. 100%. 100%. That is a day 1, frame 1. If we get a copy early, maybe day -1. I don't think Square's gonna do that for your boy, but who knows? Possibly. I don't know, bruh. Bro, you spooked me. Oh, why you do that? Chat Z just like she just like randomly turned the lights off on accident. And I just spooked the heck out of me. Why are the lights off, bro? Y'all want to say hi to Putty Apple right quick?
Yeah.
Where's... Actually, what else should I do? Okay. I have 2 ideas. Nope.
Yeah.
You think it'll kill Sora off? Nah.
No, no way.
Yo, what's good, Oscar? What's poppin'? I graduated college when I was thinking of KH3. That's crazy. You're a yapper. Sounds like Yensid got competition. Oh yeah, certified yapper. I mean, I think to a certain degree, you kind of gotta be like, you have to be a little bit of a yapper if you're a streamer. As a you could get away being a YouTuber. You don't have to be a yapper to be a YouTuber, but to be a streamer, I do think you have to have a certain level of like, you gotta be able to hang with the yappers, you know, or be really good at something. Yapper be really good at something.
That's it. That's it. That all you got? Feel the heat.
Champions won.
I feel.
That's it.
Gather.
That all you got?
This is it.
Feel the heat.
Gather. Yeah.
Feel the heat.
Gather.
Feel the heat.
Yeah.
Take that.
Come on, bro.
That's it.
Oh,
Defense. Yeah.
Feel the heat.
I'm surprised I hit. So going for the Rocks' manga profile picture, by the way. Oh yeah, we love the Shiro Mono artwork. Sorry for the double message. We heard you racing. No, it's all good. I sometimes I miss comments. It's fine. I am racing Limit Form, Noir, and the Frozen Cavern.
Hi.
Farewell.
Yeah.
Oh, this sucks.
Back off.
I don't think I would be as analytical or think deeply on media as much as I do if I didn't grow up with stuff like Lost and Kingdom Hearts that makes you theorize and analyze the story and stuff. Yeah, I kind of agree. And it's a blessing and a curse because I also
Kingdom Hearts
feel
really
like
does force you to pay attention to the small things.
yeah, it's another layer that makes things fun. Yeah, they're not live right now. They're just here. They're just vibing in the stream. I like to just have races. I mean, before I started streaming Rando, we used to race all the time in like Discord servers or just for fun. So they're like, I at them in the group chat like, hey, anyone wanna race? And it's super late at night. It's like sometimes they're like, yeah, you know.
Yeah. This
We're
is
doing a friendly Rando race. I just happen to be streaming in the background. And I must mention, I remember one day I tried to tag you on Twitch. Do you have a Twitch?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your Twitch?
It's the same as my YouTube name, although I never use it.
Yeah, you might have to link it because I could not find it when I was searching it up.
dance, water, dance.
Any mini games I'd like to see return in KH4? I don't know. That really stuff that's on my mind. I don't mind the mini games in Kingdom Hearts, but it's definitely not something I like anticipate. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
It's over. This is it.
What the mod community is going to do after KH4 release? Probably still make mods. I mean, did they stop making Rando when KH3 came out?
No.
Oh yeah, take this.
In fact, they made a KH3 rando.
Take this. Yeah.
True, we have a Rando for almost every KH game now, actually.
Oh, it's over.
I think the
Not
only
bad,
games
Roxas.
missing Randos are Days and Coded. OG Coded Rando when? When we figure out how to emulate the entire game. Let's do this, cause might as well. I don't even know if my Discord command works on Twitch. What's up, Project? How's the run going? The run's going good, Justin. Thank you for asking. Yo, Grinch Pond, what's good? Been a while since I've seen a Rando run. Feels like yesterday when people had to play this on emulator. Yeah, I'm newer, but yeah, I mean I remember watching Rando runs growing up myself, because like the earliest versions of Rando, I remember seeing the Biscuit streaming them all the time. Oh, well, okay, cool.
Probably wasting time doing this.
Perhaps. I think that was a custom cutscene at first.
This is it. Give me strength. Give me strength. This is it. Sora. Let's go. This is it. Give me strength. Back off.
Oh my gosh.
Back off. Take this. Yeah, it's over. Take this.
Alright, you have a good one, BA.
Light. Let's go. Back off. Light. It's over. Back off.
Yeah, I remember, I think Biscuit used to be a pretty late night-ish streamer too, or that, or I just watched the VODs, because I did used to watch VODs for Twitch streams a lot back in the day. I would watch Biscuit and I would watch a lot of KBM.
This is it. Take this.
Speedrunning content used to be the main content I like consume going to see. Like it's wild because I don't like speedrun or anything. Okay, it's wild because I don't speedrun mainly. I almost died. I don't speedrun or anything. I've like sampled speedruns. Like I've done Jack 1 speedruns, and I've done 0.2 in the past, right? But like I don't know. Like I maybe I should have dove deeper into it content wise, because I would not have predicted how like much of a buff being a speedrunner and then going into YouTube was, because I feel like that's like a, I don't know, that's something that works very well. Speedrunner goes into YouTube, does like speedrun video essays or just speedrun like stuff, because speedrunners have to know a lot of information about these games that 99% of people just don't know, like don't have a reason to know. So they're just like a, I don't know, they're like a museum of information.
Actually, a good chunk of cheese strats against a lot of the main Kingdom Hearts bosses came from speedrun strats.
Yeah.
Like the Roxas and Lingering Will, like Fenrir negative combo thing. That was a speedrunning thing.
Was that actually part of the Gold Crown speedrun? 'Cause I haven't seen a Gold Crown speedrun in a while.
Yeah, back off.
I'm not sure.
Back off. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of think that's what made some of my videos like interesting in the past for my gameplay videos.
Yeah.
Like, even though I've always, they've been varying. I always underestimate myself with the gameplay content, but honestly, I have to credit like half of my Cage gameplay knowledge to some speedrun stuff. Like, yeah, YouTubers definitely know like more than most people too, right? But bro, I know plenty of YouTubers who are they don't play Cage as much as they talk about it. Like, let's be real. There's a lot of Cage tubers like that, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Like, bro, it's a single player game. You don't have to play it a bajillion times to talk about it. Like, imagine if the barrier for entry. Why is this happening? Imagine if the barrier for entry to talking about something was, oh, you have to play it 20 times. Like, that's stupid. But it definitely buffs me when it comes to combat knowledge. So like when we did those reactions for like Yachi Nanase's video, which limits in, by the way, when we did did reactions to like Maka Chop's combos, or we did combo contest in the past, and we broke down all these things with the combos, like I was able to break those down really well because of like, I don't know, I've been seeing those things. I've been exposed to like those strats and stuff forever, because while I do not have the discipline to commit to like actually speedrunning, like full-time energy, right, to actually be good at it, get on leaderboards and stuff, even though it is more of a thought nowadays, but whatever. Even though I don't have that ambition, I love being a tourist for the strats. Like when I see people doing like fire spam stuff and like getting those loops and whatnot super precise and optimizing the crap out of it, like to the second per fight, like I go back and I'm like, dude, hold on, I want to be that good at that boss. Let me try that out. Let me set up a file for that. Let me do that. You know, like that's cool. Like for Jack and Daxter, this is one of the big reasons Jack and Daxter is one of my favorite platforms. It was one of my favorite platforms before speedrunning, but it got enhanced afterwards, because Jack and Daxter is weird. It like accidentally has some of the best movement I've seen in a platformer, because a lot of its cool movement is, they're definitely bugs, like they're definitely like momentum bugs, but like it's still kind of like runs smooth in the game, like boosted uppercuts and freaking I don't know, like I don't know, stuff like that's just really cool, like the momentum you get in that game. It's fun.
Back off.
But like that's because of speedrunning. I used to watch a lot of outrageous Josh for Jack speedruns like growing up. I remember when outrageous Josh like dominated, like as he was doing it, like he got world record in like every Jack category. It was like him and one other person who were dominating those leaderboards, but oh my gosh, it was crazy. I love speedrun culture. Speedrun culture is cool. I know some people have like disdain towards speedrunners because they think like, admittedly, there are some, like, because speedrunners have that well of knowledge, they kind of, I guess you could say they kind of weaponize it against people. Like, hey, bro, you don't know what you're talking about because like I do this and that, and it's like partially,
This is it.
like, you know, they do got information on you. That like
I think this'll do the trick.
their experience is more rare than a casual's is.
Back off.
So it's like even if you are really good at a game or you know like all these strats and all these things, that's how you can appreciate it. That doesn't mean everyone else is gonna like appreciate the same types of things, you know. That also doesn't mean you can't like argue about them. It's there. Like I've seen like those debates.
Is this the spot?
I think this'll do the trick.
Any crazy KH3 speedrun tech you want to share? You know, like how to one frame link air slides. It's kind of gas.
Yeah.
Yourself.
I feel like I want to make a video. I want to do more like think piece videos on Keyblades in KH3 or just Kingdom Hearts in general, because it's a very interesting design point for Kingdom Hearts, right? But like I want to do a video on Ever After, but the idea I have for the title is not accurate is not completely accurate. It's not fully true. Like I really badly want to title that video like this Keyblade is stronger than the ultimate weapon, but it definitely is not. It's just like, how to describe it. Ultimate weapon outscales Ever After like pretty quickly if you actually start upgrading it, but Ever After is more useful than the ultimate weapon in a weird way. So, like, it is closer than you would think, but I feel like that doesn't play well in a YouTube title. The Keyblade almost stronger than ultimate weapon. Maybe it does. I don't know. What do y'all think, chat? I might have to sit down and think about that title.
Light. Let's go. Back off. Yeah. Let's go. This is it.
I don't think double negative is part of the gold crown spam because it is somewhat slow. Yeah, I imagine it's probably significantly slower than just doing fire spam, right? How are y'all doing so far?
Yeah, going.
Doing all right.
Pretty good.
All right. I'd love to play a KH randomizer. Probably one of the coolest mods out. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Play it. One of the coolest things has been with me getting into rando, because I have an audience that I did not build up off of gameplay, speedrunning, modding, or whatever. it has been really cool seeing what is usually a very like kind of, I have a very like casual slash lore obsessed audience for Kingdom Hearts. They do not be playing the game, but seeing some of those people try out rando has been so sick.
Gotcha.
Oh, all right. Wait. What am I doing? I want to play Kingdom Hearts with Moz, but I'm a console warrior. Ah, you gotta make the switch.
Yeah, no, you're in a bit of a predicament, aren't you?
Come join us. One of us.
One of us.
I like how we started doing that at the same time.
Well, I'm about to say, why do we do it at the same time?
Join us, bro.
Yeah. Come on.
He is cool, Jay. I agree. Oh, brother. All right. Yo, Roro, thank you for the raid. Bro, me and Roro are both like late night rando dwellers. I don't know if you were playing rando or not, but I hope your stream went well.
Ready, Roxas? Gotcha.
You were playing rando. Let's go. Okay, I suck. crashed with Terra and Thresholder and called it a night. Fair enough. You know, I had a seed yesterday where I had a proof on Sephiroth. That was fascinating, and I honestly got lucky because the run could have been way longer because I had a bunch of other numbers that were huge for the worlds, and I just got lucky because I decided to full send Hollow Bastion instead of doing a bunch of other worlds. That was something. It sucks. I actually like doing Sephiroth, but actually doing him in a run is like, you know you had a bad C when you had to do Sephiroth.
My life is a chip in your pie. Time to...
Take this.
I'm not supposed to lose.
The idea of pillars with the characters and things important to them on the glass panels. Like, I'll talk about something else in the TikTok chat. Alright, you have a good one, Roro. Thank you for the raid. Hope you have a good night. Alright, Lemon's about to be done.
What are you talking about? Cavern's right there.
Alright, Cavern is there. They're both about to be done. There we go.
I can see a hint of the finish line.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm lost in the woods right now. I ain't gonna hold you.
I legit do not know what to do right now.
I know
I
what
will
I'm
say it is a luck-based seed. I will tell you that much.
Yeah,
You know what?
that is kind of unfortunate.
You know what? That gave me a lot of information. Not gonna lie to you.
Did it?
I think so.
Ooh. That was a close one.
I mean, when your hints are like this, this is like rando right here. There's no system or like playing chess with your thought processor is kind of like, okay, let's eliminate the most options the quickest and hopefully find what I need along the way. But it's fine though. I mean, it's still rando.
Yeah.
God, you're always wasting time. I hope y'all know this. You're always wasting time. Like, brother. Well, chat, we're cooked.
Oh wait, what the hell am I doing?
That's what I'm saying. Myself. I should be good with that.
Really shouldn't have betrayed us. Gotcha now! You clever little sneak. Alright, reload. Alright, reload. So what do you think?
Right. Heal. Yeah.
Alright, reload.
Yeah.
Alright, reload. Alright, reload. Alright, reload.
Give me strength.
Alright,
I lost.
me.
Need to bring this combat back or revamp it in some way. That's what a lot of people want.
The first to run out of time is the loser.
You think we're getting Final Fantasy World is why they're going the realistic route?
A challenge.
A lot of people have said that.
Back off.
Hearts.
This is it.
Hearts.
Bro, what just happened to me? Whatever, man.
The first to run out of time is the loser. A challenge, is it? Hearts. Hearts.
Yeah.
A challenge, is it?
Yeah.
Hearts.
Okay, bro. Alright, bro. Where? What? I don't understand.
I think I know
The
where I'm
first to
supposed to
run out
go.
of time is the loser.
Fraudity true.
Damn.
A challenge, is it? Hearts.
Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Yeah. This is it. It's this. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Look closely.
Right.
Look closely.
Back off. This is it.
Who do you think is Sora's closest Disney friend?
Look closely.
Besides Donald and Goofy and like the main Disney characters, obviously. I'm talking
Herc.
like world-specific characters.
Herc.
Or Beast, maybe.
I think he clicks better with Aladdin more than anyone else, if I'm being honest.
More than Herc?
And yeah, actually, nah, I don't know about more than Herc.
Captain Jack.
The first
I don't think
to run
Captain
out
Jack's
of
number
time
1.
is the
He's like,
loser.
he might be like top 5. I'd say if I had to rate Sora's best friends, Herc, Tron, then I'll give it to Aladdin. Bro, what? I'm getting like some crazy bad RNG.
It's over.
Look closely.
There. Yeah. Yeah.
Look closely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look closely. Hearts. A challenge is it? Hearts.
Let's go.
Hearts.
Take this.
Hearts.
Let's go. Back off. It's over. Take this.
Look who's on top of the game. Scatter.
Herc is like a big bro to Sora. Yeah?
Fold. Fold. Sora. Do you know the rules?
Okay.
You play the game quite well.
Is he gonna make this game fun again? I'm guessing you didn't like KH3 then, Jay, based off of that comment. Unfortunate.
Do you feel it? The moon's power. Moon, shine down. Be gone! Be gone!
Back off.
I misjudged you.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button!
Yeah. This is it. Back off.
No exit.
Okay, I expect not to happen faster. That's fair. I like KH2's combo modifiers. I think if KH3 had those at launch, base combo would have felt way better. I still like KH3's combat more overall just because of form changes, though. I like form changes a lot. It's so cool.
Yeah. Take this.
I misjudged you.
I totally get it, because I want, bro, like, bring back, like, the real explosion, for example.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Explosion KH3, not gonna, like, I love KH3, but
That boneless.
damn, that
Actually
explosion
boneless.
was,
Explosion at home, bro.
What? Are you joking me?
Why am I doing so bad? What was happening to me? You know what? I'm sandbagging. I know why. I'm like used to having a certain thing here.
Do you feel it? The moon's power. Moon, shine down. Be gone!
KH2's biggest problem to me? That's a loaded question, bro. Mostly because like my biggest problem, that's my favorite video game. Straight up KH3 among like all different video games is my fave. Then KH2's right after it. So my number 1, number 2 permanently, not permanently, but you know what I mean. We'll see.
Back off. Defense. Yeah.
Shine down.
Okay. My biggest issue with the combat is I think magic is way too strong, like even compared to other Kingdom Hearts games, because magic is strong in every cage, and even in Cage 3 it is like ridiculously strong. And then yeah, I need to stop sandbagging chat. I'm doing so bad. Oh, what the bro, I've been throwing this entire run. But I'd say links. My least favorite thing about the combat is links and how overtuned magic is. Those are my 2 things. I personally don't have any crazy story issues. Slash, like, if there were major story issues I had with the game, because I like the story a lot personally, right? But if there were any major like story issues I had with the game, like things I'm a little more questionable on, I'm like kind of waiting to see how it pans out, you know? Like, we still have other KH games coming up. So like, I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, can they make me look back on like this specific thing a little more fondly?
Do you feel it? The moon's power.
Because that's happened a lot throughout the series for me, like with many cutscenes. Like, it's happened a lot. I mean, Kingdom Hearts, these aren't like isolated games like Final Fantasy. It's part of like a big franchise.
Yeah. Back off.
I misjudged.
I actually say narratively, biggest issue was probably them. They did a little too much Union Cross / like Key Saga teasing, considering how long this drought was. Because I think if the payoff for all those teasers for that, if that happened a lot faster, it would have been a lot better. But because like we've been waiting so long, I think a lot of the fans that were irritated by it at first are probably just going to stay irritated. Who knows if they're even going to come back.
I misjudged you.
This is it. Yeah. Take this.
That's really all I had to do for that, bro. I'm such a fraud, chat. I'm a silly, stupid fraud. Yeah, I mean, I think 2's combat system, I do think it's more polished than 3's is. It's just, what I really like about 3's, right, is what keeps me coming back is just the general player expression it has. That's so fun. And KH2 has plenty of it too. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say KH2 doesn't have player expression. I will admit though, I think KH2 gets more out of its player expression in things like Rando, for sure. Right, because I will admit that's one thing from base game to Rando is a lot different. What's really fun about Rando is that KH2 is already like almost a perfect combat system, but even some of the things that are a little more flawed about the combat are things you don't get as much use out of. You get a lot more use out of in Rando because of like, you know, the certain situations you get put in. And it's fun, so it enforces you to utilize the mechanics a lot more. It's really cool. Like Chicken Little, for example, is a summon that you only get to really get value out of in early KH2 and like maybe a fight or two in the whole game, like in Pirates and then a fight in Timeless, right? with the car. So you get used to actually a little there, and that's like probably enough for the base game, right? That's enough for sure. But in Rando, it's like, you know, you could not only do it, you could kind of get value out of him anywhere if you don't have Magda. He's really strong in a lot of like situations that are really cool. He also heals him. So like, you get like little sick things like that. You get to have an experience with KH2 that's like really refreshing. Where normally if you're playing if you're playing KH2 beginning to end, your experience is not going to like always be like the most different thing every single time. That's not a bad thing at all. Oh, but with 3, it's like, I don't know, the way form changes and things are, like every form change is like a completely different playstyle. Probably why they're so jarring though for people that love dry forms, because they love the way dry forms play, which are also like different playstyles as well, like to a degree, right? But like it appeals, aside from like wisdom form, limit form, it appeals very heavily to like the swordsman kind of like, it's less like goofy, less like you're not shooting guns or like carrying around giant hammers. You're still using your keyblade a lot, so there might be a disconnect with form changes in that sense. I don't know, they're both fun for different reasons, and some the same. They need to make bosses harder in Kingdom Hearts, in my opinion, because that's what people love the most, is the boss battles. I don't know what people love the most about Cage. Not like, okay. Well, I think overall, people love the aesthetic of Kingdom Hearts the most. That is definitely one thing you could say. But what does that even mean? Like, even that itself is like such a loaded answer or question. I think like people love, I don't know, I like it's annoying, and it sounds kind of like I'm trying to avoid saying one thing or something, but genuinely my impression off of all those years of arguing about KH3 versus KH2 is, holy crap, people like KH for completely different reasons. Like it's more drastic too than it is in like other fandoms, I think. At least other fandoms I'm in. Like you're in other fandoms, and a lot of people have little like quirky, cute things that like they like about one game versus the other, but a lot of them can be like can combine to the same thing. But Kingdom Hearts, it's like the people that consume Kingdom Hearts for the story is almost at times a different fan base from the people that care about the combat, you know? Like, then you have people that do care about the Disney element, don't care about Final Fantasy. Like, because of Kingdom Hearts being an amalgamation of so many things, you have people who have grown up from just, you have people that have grown up who just like completely different types of media, but they come together for Cage, you know? Like, I know so many Cage fans, YouTubers, streamers, etc., who do not care about JRPGs at all, right? They do not play JRPGs, like, at all. They don't care about RPGs, they don't care about Square Enix, they don't care about none of that. But they play Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts is cool. Because Kingdom Hearts is like, you know, got that like Disney vibe. I don't know, it's just different. It stands out. Like, I don't have to sit here and explain to you why Kingdom Hearts stands out. You already know why it stands out. Then like Limit over here in the call, for example. Limit is a JRPG guy. Limit is like a Final Fantasy guy, right? Like, you grew up with Final Fantasy a bit, right, Limit, or do you play that like way after?
Wait, ask again?
Like, did you grow up with Final Fantasy, or did you play it way after? I know you as like you're super into RPGs.
Way after, I would say.
Way after, like Cage
Like,
got
I started
into
with Cage
RPGs.
day one, and then, or a negative day one, and I saw commercials for it, and then it came out.
Okay.
And then for Final Fantasy, my first ones were the 13 trilogy, and I didn't play those until after I graduated high school, so like 2014-ish.
Ah. Yeah, I mean, shoot, there's still Cage fans today who haven't touched a Final Fantasy game, really. Like,
That is true.
there's a lot of different opinions, man. It's hard. I definitely, I don't know. Definitely would be tough to be in their shoes. I do think as complicated as I made appealing to those different fan bases sound, I do think it's simpler to appeal to them than people let on. Because like you see how cage fans are acting over screenshots like when they first dropped. You know, like we were acting like we're acting like we were back, bro. Like I actually think Kingdom Hearts fans are fine with very little. Like I legit think you had like 20 minutes of Final Fantasy cutscenes in Cage 3, maybe less, probably even less, like maybe like 10 minutes. Like they just acknowledge, like you had them in the game, like you had the equivalent of what you had in Remind in base Cage 3, and people would not have complained about Final Fantasy involvement, because that would have been on par with the involvement in basically every game after 2. It's like, I'm sure you would have had some people, right, who always want them to have a bigger role, but it wouldn't have been as loud of a complaint. I think Cage 3, because we talked about this the other day, I think one thing that even I'll say about it, it did skimp out on the little things a lot. Not like all little things, like they were attentive with some details with the game, like especially with their Disney worlds, but there's like some little things that some people just valued a lot more in Kingdom Hearts than maybe they even realized beforehand, that has made the game not feel like Kingdom Hearts. Like, there wasn't as many like original worlds shoved into like the narrative in the base game until the end. There wasn't Final Fantasy characters at all in the base game. And to be honest, this is one criticism that I have heavily. Why is there no original Keyblades in that game? Like, what's going on there? I mean, you have Starlight, I guess, but brother, that's a Kingdom Key clone. Like, why don't we have an original form change in that game? Well, nah, you know what? I can't say that. I'm lying. There is another original Keyblade. You have Star Seeker, or what's that Keyblade called? Shooting Star. And then you have Starlight. I guess they're just weaker. I'll just say they're weaker. They're weaker original Keyblades. Like, I had to think, like, that Keyblade feels closer to Disney than it does to Kingdom Hearts. Low key. It's just little things like that I think make people feel like the soul of Kingdom Hearts is slowly drifting towards another side that made the star to make the game very divisive, because they kind of became a thing where, like, okay, did you care more about how they executed this or executed that, or do you care more about these little things? And everyone has a different opinion for each of them. Hey, hopefully we'll be happy with KH4. I think KH4 already conceptually is off to a better start, because if Quadratum is this massive world that we're hoping it is, which it better be, maybe it doesn't have to be like massive, and I don't know. It needs to deliver. It needs to deliver something, whether it's story or whether it's like the actual environment of Quadratum. Because if we're not exploring like every crevice of the city, which I don't know if we need to do that in Kingdom Hearts, like, brother, at least have that world jam-packed with lore, right? Like interesting lore, like good stuff, you know, cool interactions and stuff like that. Like, I don't know what to expect, because I don't think Cage has ever done anything like that before. But just with Quadratum, we're off to a better start with the original worlds. You're done?
Yes. That took way longer than it should have.
I'm gonna be real. I'm lost.
I mean, I don't blame you. We don't have it. We didn't have hints.
Yeah, like I love playing without hints.
I'm actually like super lost. I do just have to guess right now. That's why I'm yapping to someone. I was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna be real. I know I have to just get lucky right now.
Lord. Okay. Well, that was certainly something, though.
Have you platinumed any of the Kingdom Hearts games? I've only platinumed Melody of Memory, believe it or not. Isn't that wild?
I made sure to platinum like every single Kingdom Hearts game.
Why haven't they ever made a Kingdom Hearts TV series or movie or anything? You would think how popular it is, they would do something with it, but almost nothing.
Gather.
The real reason for that, I don't like. Okay, there's probably lots of behind the scenes we don't know, but based off of what we know, it's actually Square. At least in the earliest days, because the reason that Kingdom Hearts pilot never made air was because they planned on making more Kingdom Hearts games. Kingdom Hearts wasn't going to be this like one-off thing, and they, you know how Disney is. This is consistent with Disney's like branding. They've always been this way. They don't like to have properties conflicting too much. That's something they're actually loosening up on over time, but like they still have never been crazy about that. So they don't like a lot of crossovers between their properties. They don't like that, or like if they do have crossovers, they don't like things being changed too much. And Kingdom Hearts, they thought it was probably gonna be this one-off thing. They can make a show out of it, you know. They're decently separated, the game and the show, so you know that's fine, that's excusable. But then they're like, okay, we're about to serialize Kingdom Hearts, let's make it do a big series and big thing, we're making a sequel, making Chain Memories 2, yada yada, and Disney's like, nah. So they just canned the show when they realized they were making more games. They were going to commit to games. Now, why didn't Disney just put their foot down and be like, hey, yo, we're doing this anyways? I mean, Disney actually, from what we know, Disney actually tries to respect Nomura, believe it or not. When it comes to
you gotta be kidding me.
When it comes to Disney's own properties, it seems like they put their foot down a lot more. But when it comes to like Sora and like, there is no evidence that Disney has ever like messed or fiddled around with like Sora and other characters, at least to a major degree.
Gather. Gather.
Oh, you got it.
Guy in the back who plotted all the games is low-key goated. That's the boy Noir Lil Bomber, right there.
Honestly, I think the hardest one for me was, I want to say Birth by Sleep just because of how much stuff was in it, but I also want to say Rechain just because of how much RNG is involved with playing that game.
I heard Rechain's platinum was pretty bad. I heard it was even worse on PS3. I know PS3 platinums are different from PS4 platinums.
Slightly, because they're less generous. So, like, for example, on the PS3 version, if you beat the game on Kingdom Hearts 1 on Proud difficulty, you only got the trophy for Proud difficulty on PS3. Yeah. But in PS4, if you did Proud, then they give you the other ones for the lower difficulty, because, like, okay, well, there's no point in you playing the lower difficulties.
It's funny, because they did that. They would end up doing that with Melody of Memory.
Let's go. Gather.
Like, that, I actually think Melody of Memory's plot, like, I've not plotted other KH games, but I want to imagine Melody of Memories has to be one of the most tedious. Like, I think I heard even Nintendo saying that was one of the worst platinums, too. Like, he doesn't even include it in his plat runs. It's just like, well, I don't know. Like, you have to do, the amount of songs and things you have to do in that game is crazy. You have to play every song in the game like three times. Because you have to do it on each difficulty, which is just a lot for Melody of Memory. It is just a lot.
Light. Gather.
I'm gonna be stuck on this for a while.
The thing that you said at the beginning of this rando was a slight hint. So I'm like, what could he possibly do that would only take him about an hour to get done? And I was like, well, that kind of narrows it down a little bit.
Honestly, I should be thinking about that from that angle more, but like, people have weird routing, so like, I don't know. I think I'm narrowing it down to two things. I already know I wasted time on like 3 worlds just now, so would it be tips for speed running? For the speedrunning trophy for KH1 Final Mix. I do not have tips for it, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't platinumed it. I don't even know if I have that trophy. Maybe? What's that trophy? Like how fast I have to beat the game for that? Anyone know? No?
What?
BA in chat asked, could I get tips on for speedrunning, like for the speedrunning trophy for KH1 Final Mix?
Beginner file.
Oh no!
And just
I
rest
had
of the
this
game.
shot! What is wrong with me?
That's all you can do. That's what I did, I believe, back in the day. Just beginner file and rest of the game, skip every cutscene. You'll do it in the amount of time that you're allotted.
I don't think KH1 is that hard to beat fast at all if you're like
It's not, no.
for skipping cutscenes. That game can actually go by really quickly. You're not exploring or you're not exploring or like doing stuff like that.
Okay.
Yo, Jay, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Limit, I think I have a strat for this, and it's a little unconventional, but I think it will work.
I unfortunately think Limit just dipped for a second. Being muted.
Light. Yeah. Back off. Give me strength.
Okay.
It's it.
Alright, I'm choosing wrong, or actually,
Just look at your tracker and just think about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking. You know what? You're right.
That's not exactly what I meant, but amen.
I guess there's like.
There are places where Dylan said you can do it in about an hour.
Oh, that was such unlucky crap. See, Limit, I think I have a strat that I think will work for this.
What are you? Oh, I don't know what you're doing, but
Hold on, let me. Okay, after this attempt, I'll share my screen.
What haven't brought me done?
when I tell you this was luck based, I want you to believe me.
No, I wholeheartedly believe you.
I love when there's luck in my rando. How dare it? How dare that happen? Yeah, Cage 4 review is a bad game. I think it's hard for Kingdom Hearts to have a like. Well, nah. I think if the story's good, people will glaze.
Share my screen.
Like, okay, I think Cage 4 actually has a layup. I almost see Cage 4 as a layup. I think the only way they mess up Cage 4 is if the story's bad. Because I think Kingdom Hearts, like, that's the way Kingdom Hearts combat is structured. Even if it's not, like, as crazy as Cage 2's, if they make it, like, I think what hurt Cage 3's wasn't just the combat itself. Like, yeah, people would have complained about no drive frames. People would have complained about, you know, like, base combo modifiers and stuff. But, you know what, like, adds on to that heavily? The fact that the game was easy. You never want a game that already has combat that, like, you're not crazy about be easy. Because at least, like, look at Souls games. They don't have these, like, they do have in-depth combat systems to a degree. But, like, they're not, like, flashy, right? Like, you're not doing crazy DMC combo. Like, bro, you've seen people fight Souls bosses. Like, they pick the weapon of choice and they're doing, like, a couple of hits, dodge rolls. I mean, that's the whole fight. You know what I mean? That's the fight. Maybe they do some magic cheese in between, right? Drink a potion. But, okay. I'm lost, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like,
come on, just look at your tracker.
I'm looking at my. What do you mean? Look at my tracker. Like, what info do I have on my tracker? Like, what info?
No, I mean you can keep playing. I'm just saying, you know, look at your tracker.
like, I basically just have to guess between like 4 things right now.
Yeah, just make the correct guess.
Just guess correctly. Thank you.
Easy.
Gotcha.
Just do it. Just guess for it.
Alright,
Very easy.
Gotcha, bro. Just guess correctly.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you gotta do, Chad. Just guess correctly.
Literally, that's all you have to do. That's what I did.
No limit. You're very good at guessing.
Depends on what it is. If I didn't have that little tidbit of info that Uni decided to drop to you, I don't know if I would have did what I did. I love this game. Also, to your earlier point about Combat Cage 4, literally all they have to do is take what they did with the DLC of Cage 3 and the update that they gave alongside Remind and just refine it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything crazy. You don't have to copy past games. You do what you did for that, and we're good.
Straight up, like
it cannot be that hard to screw this up.
Remind has to be the base. That's for sure. Remind has to be the base.
That's all I'm asking for. I don't care about anything else. If you do that, and then the story, okay, listen.
Are you kidding me?
Story is good too. I will cry.
Yeah.
That would be so hype.
Like, okay, like I think, like I actually trust them with the combat. Like to make, like I trust them to make passable combat. Like I don't know if it'll be as good as 2's. I don't even know if it'll be as good as 3's. I hope it's as good as 3's. Like at least Remind's, right? But who knows, right? I think. Keep in mind when I say that, you know, I like 3 more than you do. So like when I say,
keep in mind that, remember, I want to say I have faith in them doing the combat right, but look at this is what I always go to, and it always hurts me. You know how we got Zodiac, Phantom, Aqua, and 0.2. That is one of the funnest fights, and it's not like one of the best fights overall in the series, but it's really good. And that alone gave me hope for Cage 3. And then they just spit in my face when it came out.
Well, when it came out, they did. They were cooking on them data bosses. So we in the end, we're good.
In the end, it worked out. But here's the thing: if they do it to the if they basically work around it to where they only make the combat good in like a DLC.
Yeah, that sucks. That needs to stop.
I'll be very upset.
I actually think that's not even new to Cage 3. I think Cage 2 probably had the best base combat. But even Cage 2's Fomics combat, I would say is a decent bit better. It's always that. Oh my gosh. That is tilted.
Oh my god. Love Rando.
I just rolled my eyes. That's all I'm
I
saying.
mean, what else can you do in that situation?
I actually just rolled my eyes. I'm sorry, I let go of my controller there. But
That's it.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Point is, I have faith in them with the combat. I don't know about bosses because base game bosses in Kingdom Hearts are they're gonna make the game a little harder at launch. Like a lot. Like I don't know why KH3 was like this easy baby game at launch. Like I don't know why they did. Like easily the
I have an
easiest
idea.
KH game at launch. Like I don't think it's any contest. Like I can't defend its launch difficulty. It is pretty
Gather.
easy.
I have an idea, and I want you to hear me out and let me know if you agree, disagree, or if you have mixed feelings on it, right?
Sure.
So I think I have a reasoning as to why it was so, or I guess it was made baby easy. The fact that it was made easy, I think, ties into the fact that how the game is, I guess, designed, the gameplay overall is designed. Like, for example,
Yeah.
in KH3, in the way they have enemy design and things of that nature, just everything how it's set up, you are meant to be using flashy, big magic. There are many mobs all over the screen, off to your camera. The only way to deal with them, or the most optimal way to deal with everything, the one way that they invite you to deal with these enemies is to use flashy, huge, grand magic or form changes, whatever, because you know how, I don't have to explain form changes to you. You already know how they work. But literally, the gameplay is designed for you to be using all of this big, amazing magic, and they don't really, and then not to mention there aren't really any, granted this is on a smaller scale, but there are also very I can probably count on one hand how many humanoid boss fights base KH3 has. It's like Davy Jones,
To be honest,
and
yeah. If we're including like the Keyblade Graveyard fights, it technically might have more than most KH games, funny enough. But not one-on-one.
yes, I mean,
I know, it's not the same to you, but technically, like,
I would give the point if it was like spread out evenly throughout the Disney World. Not
Yeah.
like every Disney World has to be this huge, big, giant enemy. I think because the fact that the game is designed around the fact that you have to use grand magic around 1 billion mobs, and then obviously this magic does 1 million damage.
Yeah.
Of course, they're gonna make, you know, big bosses for you to use that magic on, and your form changes and stuff like that. Like, it makes sense why the game is the way it is to me. I am just not a fan of that. So I would say less big bosses. Let's try and tweak the enemy design to where, or just the overall game design, where you're not having to build up this one gauge that you have, and then obviously you have shot locks, which I haven't even mentioned, but you can spam and basically, even though shot locks were tied to a gauge, you were very, I guess, welcome and invited to spam them as much as you wanted to. Not as much as magic, because obviously ethers are easier to come by, and just your MP bar is bigger.
I think it's like you had base magic already. So okay, I think it's
Yeah.
just with KH3. Shot locks are like insult to injury. I love the shot locks are in KH3, and I hope they keep shot locks.
Yeah,
It's one of my
I'm
favorite
fine with
mechanics.
shot
in
locks
Kingdom
as long as
Hearts.
they change it a little.
It's the fact that you have shock locks on top of your regular magic, grand magic, links.
And an item to give you grand magic immediately, like.
Yeah, like you have like your form changes. You have like 3 to 4 layers of different resources you can go through, and then still have shock locks on top of that. So like I think that's what makes it like really broken. I think them making it easier at launch was definitely intentional, because Kingdom Hearts kind of like has struggled with, I don't say struggled, let's be real, Kingdom Hearts people in the past probably ruined it for us, but I think, like I've told you before, one of Square's biggest issues I've noticed across the company, not just Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, yes.
Nice. Oh, be a boss.
They why? Where are my iframes? They have a habit of overcorrecting a lot of things. Like they overcorrect any criticisms they get, and that's one of my worries going into KH 4.
3? Oh, right.
Yeah, like they them overcorrecting criticisms. Even in KH3 itself, like, there's a debate that they maybe made the Remind bosses too hard for, like, most regular players. You know what I mean?
You know what I love about that?
But I love that
People will-
personally, because I'm a
people will
freak.
shoot, like, boo at me or whatever, but the fact that they put the secret boss in, like, the cutscenes behind the data, that is so good. Wish they do
I
that
love
again.
that. Everyone else
That
hates
is
that.
so cool.
A
That
lot
was
of
so
people
cool
hate that so much, bro.
I mean, they could just watch it on YouTube if it really matters that much.
Most people
But,
did.
I mean,
Most people
yeah,
didn't
most
beat
people did.
Yozora.
So
I
what's
like to
this?
expose every like year that most people didn't beat Yozora, because you could look at the trophies on Steam and especially PlayStation where most people still have Kingdom Hearts. Like,
Yeah, most people did not beat Yozora.
I mean, most people don't beat most secret bosses, but like it is the number for Yozora is kind of wild.
Yeah, I think I remember saying something about that years ago. But I mean, hey man, I personally think that was a really cool thing that they did. And whether or not
I like
they
that
keep it,
too.
it's not a big deal to me, but if they did, it's cool. It'd be nice, you know.
Yeah.
Make you work for your juicy story that you love so much.
I personally absolutely love that. It allowed me to
Because it makes
experience
experiencing the
each
story
fight.
so much more satisfying.
Yep.
Why don't you?
I agree. I'm gonna bring up the characters. Like, for example, Yozora. It's like, yeah, we know of him before that fight, but like, we didn't know if he was like, you obviously don't know how strong he is, but after that fight, you're like, okay. He is something to be reckoned with, for sure. Like, he gained my respect after that DLC, let me tell you. I didn't really care about him before the DLC, but after that, I am a Yozora defender.
I didn't care about him at all either. Like, with the secret boss sold the heck out of me on him.
Yep, I am a defender. What can I say?
That was kind of crazy because I pressed the wrong button. I can't believe I won like that. Anyways, I'm done.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
So this seed high key could be like 40 minutes.
Limit, you gotta admit I was close, wasn't I?
You had
We did
your
it.
third proof before John did. Yeah.
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
You were just in here in the world that never was. But I mean, what can you do? Besides practice these fights, of course.
All right, John. Just saying, if there's a seed that doesn't have hints in it, never give that to me ever.
Karen is not having fun with no hints. I didn't know it didn't have
Don't
hints.
say another word.
We
I
learned
want you
that
to look
together.
where I am
It's just
currently
not.
and look at my tracker as well.
I
Oh,
do
yeah, I
see
did
it.
that like 15 minutes in.
I ain't gonna lie,
I was like,
Karen.
this is a waste of time.
You say that. Even if
Karen
you're
might be the
Kuko-wan,
worst at guessing.
Look where we are.
Maybe.
No
But
offense
at the
to
same
Karen.
time, I
Karen
wouldn't blame
might-
anyone for
You've been
not
hanging out in
doing
darkness
where the
too
third
long.
proof is. Like,
Karen does
Usually
not.
it's
No, like I just
positive.
noticed this in Rando. Karen does not do good in like guessing
Sure.
scenarios, and I don't blame him. Like he's actually good. He doesn't have to like get lucky. Like Karen has,
You know?
like I'm looking at his tracker.
I always
Karen
figured I
has
was
the
better
luck
at
where
stuff than you.
he manages. Like he's
Really?
done more in the game than I have,
you
like
mad?
way faster.
No,
He just
I
manages
kinda
to
always
guess
thought you
wrong
were better
every
at
time.
everything too.
I feel so bad.
oh yeah, do I have my tracker up? I do have my tracker up. Let me post
Riku,
it.
look, what's that light?
That's crazy, bro.
It's something. I don't really blame anyone for not doing
know-
this specific thing earlier.
You know,
than,
it's rare for me to
Doing
DM
this,
skip
what,
Luke
an
story.
hour in? Like, a
not what you're doing. It's somewhere else.
It's pretty rare for me to.
Alright,
It's
Calvin,
pretty rare
I'm
for me
looking
to
at-
DM skip Luke sword.
Kyron, we have your game up on the stream right now.
Yeah.
Wait, is Cavern still going?
You can
Yes,
take a look
I'm
at
still
take a look
going.
at this. Take a look at the chat in Discord, and
Kyron,
then
Kyron, think about it
look
like
where it
this: if what would someone do to beat this run in an hour? And I even said you could probably do this in under 40 minutes even.
cool.
Yeah, Kyron knew exactly what.
No, I
Like,
looked in chat and I'm like, oh, cool.
Oh dang! It was right before. Actually, I had assumed you
Oh,
hadn't even
wow.
done the mini game. That's crazy.
Because, like, I did, like, what is it, the fight, and
You
I
did
was
the
like,
annoying
okay,
part.
there's no way you immediately went through all of that in the first hour. Because why on earth would you?
Why not?
Honestly, I
It's
was
not like I have
convinced.
anything to go off of.
I was convinced it was on drives.
Bro,
I had an idea,
was on-
but like I did
was
drives
like,
pretty early too.
well, there's just one missing, and I don't have wisdom form yet.
Like the more I started grinding drives, the more I was like, no way someone did this in an hour. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. That's exactly why I didn't do drives too
Like
much.
Dylan's
'Cause I was
actually
like,
insane.
I got reflect, and I was like, okay. I mean, if it's done within an hour, it's not going to be on drives because you have to go out of your way to find the drives in the first place.
Wait,
Maybe
hold on.
there's
Is
no
Cavern
guarantee.
still going?
Yes, I'm still going.
Oh my god.
He just got his third proof though, so Godspeed.
Oh, let's see. Like I'm sorry, I have to re-click on these.
John, pull up my stream.
I'm pulling up both right now. Oh shoot! Hold on, wait, chat. We got a race right now.
And like I had finished the world, well, up until final fights, the world that never was, like 45 minutes into the run. I am now an hour later, and I'm just getting to this part.
Yeah, I think I had both my proofs like 15 minutes in, and then I had the world that never was done 20 minutes, 25 minutes after the fact. And after that, I was just going around looking for stuff. I didn't have to level up because our stats were dumb.
Yo, Cavern, bro, I'm telling you, just full send it, dog. Full send it.
Maybe he wanted a slap shot.
You're right, maybe.
Yeah, I love having to full send worlds because I don't have hints at all.
It's quite a time.
Cavern doesn't like rando.
I don't. It's why I'm better at objectives. Objectives are actually just skill. They're just planning. That's it.
Yeah, I know. I do like playing chess with rando. So it's, I don't know. I like thinking about, or I like using deduction skills like through objectives and like hints systems. I was thinking to myself, like,
Dylan.
I wonder what hint system Dylan did. Like, what can I expect here? I'm trying to think about it. Like, oh, I guess there is not.
I'll forgive him for this whack, no hint seed because
I'm not
explosions
forgiving
in
him.
it. I forgive him because I had explosions. That's all it is. If I
Cavern
didn't have
gets the
explosion,
most
I'd be mad.
critical of rando seeds, bro. I think it's like the most I see Cavern criticize something.
I mean, it's. I mean, I can't blame him. Like he would have had that third proof a long time ago had he just did one more.
It's low-key a valid criticism.
I don't think Cavern's liked a single seed from that server, and to be honest, I think I've only liked like two of them.
Maybe if they made good seeds, I'd like it.
That's a valid point.
Valid, fair. Oh yeah, our conversation before. Overall, chap, I think combat. I hope I have hopes, but like even if like not 100% of my hopes for the combat are met, if like I don't know, like 70% of them are, but the story's gas, I think most people will be all right with it. Like if we have something something like 50% better than like base KH3, I think people will be fine with that for the base game. Like it won't be as good as 2's for sure if it's only 50% better, but if people are like, I think for a general audience, right? We have some 50% better, but the story's gas. Because KH3, the criticisms from like some people do criticize the gameplay. There are a decent amount of people who don't like the combat for 3, but I actually find that even people who preferred KH2 do like KH3's combat a lot. There's a decent amount of them. But the story's the most divisive thing about 3. There's a lot of people that like. I think the story's the biggest. Like, yeah, that's what went from the game being like, did it live up to the hype, versus you either love or hate this game.
I could write an entire book on KH3 story and why it's not the greatest, but amen.
I know you said it's
everybody.
one of your least favorite in the series, right? Maybe your least favorite.
Let me think about that. KH1, godlike story. Chain Memories, really good story. KH2, good story. Birth by Days, great story. Birth by Sleep, it has its issues, but there's a soft spot for Birth by Sleep in my heart. Recoded, we don't talk about it. Dream Drop, that's kind of where things went bad. I like a lot of things that they did, but up until like Endgame for Gene Drop.
Yeah.
And then 0.2. I mean, I could go without it. I could go with it. It's cool. I don't have a real strong opinion about it. And then KH3, before DLC, yeah, definitely the weakest story wise, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, weakest, just because I
don't
have
know about
issues
the
with its
weakest.
pacings and stuff. Like the pacing is just, I could write a book, but I won't.
I know,
won't go
and
into
it sucks because it probably is my favorite story. I love KH3's.
Lord have mercy.
I know it sucks, but I won't like. The thing is, I won't disagree. I probably wouldn't disagree with anything you like about any other game. I'll just probably be like, yeah, I like Three's moments are that good. I think it's like, I don't know. I do care a lot about moments in games because they're the things I remember the most. Like, I think I definitely value like a good emotional moment in anything.
I agree with that statement. I just want them to
Polished.
I want them to be done well, and I
Yeah.
want them to have I want us to have earned, not us specifically, just the characters around in the story. I want them to have earned that moment. With my whole huge problem with KH3 is that a lot of the characters in that game aren't the best version of themselves when I think they should be.
I get
And
you.
that's probably where my
that's fair.
biggest thing
That's
comes
that's
from.
totally fair.
If they done the characters just a little bit better, I think I'd be less critical about KHG's
Okay.
story overall, I would say.
Oh, actually,
You know, there's
you know what?
actually a video I wanted to do for a while, but I wasn't sure like if it was the right time to do it because of all the criticism KH3 was getting. Basically, I wanted to rewrite not the whole KH3 story, but like how I would have improved the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3. So like it's still the same outcome, but like improve how we get to that point. Just so like the end game feels a bit more flushed out and complete.
I mean, it's a good idea. Just be careful, because someone, a good friend of ours, has done that, and the entire community came after him after that point. So if you're prepared for that, you can do it.
I feel like I have to be
Yeah,
prepared
just-
for
I
it.
don't think that's gonna happen in nowadays. I also don't think.
You don't
we
think
should-
so?
Huh?
I see. You don't think so?
Huh? Okay. Repeat. No, repeat what you said. 'Cause I was zoned out for half of it, but I was responding to the general gist. Repeat just so I know for sure.
Basically, making a video about how I think the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3 can be improved.
Oh.
The ending would still be the exact same, but I would
Okay.
just change the things
You
here and there.
will definitely have people who hate you for making that video.
That's all I'm saying.
like you 100% will, right? But like I have people, dog. There's people that think I hate Missing Link because I tweet about the Dearly Beloved the other day. Like there's people that think I hate the mobile games for some reason,
You were
right?
so based
like
for that tweet. I would have put that out there.
what I'm saying is people like don't. I don't know. Like I know you like KH3, but you probably have some things you'd like to see improved. If you want to make a video on it, by all power, like by all means, do it. Right?
Yeah, I agree.
Also, Caverns.
Just know what may lie in store. Oh man, I love talking about KH. Even if it's things that I don't particularly like about it, I just have fun talking about it.
I love talking about KH. I mean, I just kind of I think another beauty of Kingdom Hearts is everyone not having to have the same opinions. I think it's cool that people can have like a lot of these different games as their favorite. Like, yeah, it'd be cool if like we could all unanimously be like, yeah, one game is like perfect, and you know, KH2 is probably that for Kingdom Hearts, right? Which is why it's the highly exalted one. But you know, there's a lot of people who love the other games. You'll find a fan who has KH1 as their favorite, 2, 3, Birth by Sleep, like. You even see a random Dream Drop Distance out there. There's a lot of Days fans. Like, I like that for Kingdom Hearts. That's good. I think that's really good for the story and it's good for the series staying alive in the future. Because if people only liked one thing, then like they're gonna struggle making like follow-ups a lot. That's just the thing. But what keeps people attached is just a general lore and narrative. Like we've had enough good experiences, great experiences, even with Kingdom Hearts, to where, you know, even if KH3 ain't hit the way maybe it should have after 7 years or a decade of anticipation, whoever's fault you think it was, people have faith that Cage can be peak again. Because shoot, a year later, people were thinking about dropping the series. Like YouTubers were quitting, bro. Streamers were quitting. Everyone was arguing. People ain't like the community. And then Remind came out, and it kind of was like it put an extra large Band-Aid on a wound. So
it was a peaceful few days during
bro,
Remind. I will say that
it was nice. Like it was good, and I think that helped people a lot, and it at least made the question of if Cage 4 is going to be good or one of the best in the franchise more of a discussion rather than like, nah. Because I think people probably lost all their faith after Base Cage. Like a lot of people lost all their faith after Base Cage 3. They're like, this series sucks, doom and gloom. Not me. Y'all know I love this, but that's how it was for many people. Yeah. Let's go, bro. We get to watch Noir finish a run. You better finish this, Noir.
With the damage he's doing, he better finish it.
Ooh, Noir, were you using your boost you were getting?
Yes.
Okay.
I got a ton of power boosts.
Yeah. Also, you definitely should have checked your Keyblades at one point, because you have a way better Keyblade.
I checked the stats and I checked the abilities. This Keyblade has finishing plus with decent strength stat. I really can't ask for anything better.
Yeah, I mean, I was using Guardian Soul, which I think was the Keyblade he's referring to, but then after my stats got to a point where I didn't care, I was like, well, I'd rather have finishing plus, so I put back on Kingdom Key, because it just made sense.
I use Sleeping Lion, because it had a ton of, I don't know, I think it was like 9-7 or something, right? Maybe it was Switch, or it was some high number.
Yeah, I think Guardian Soul was 8-9, something like that, but it had Berserk Charge on it.
I mean, not like it matters to me now, but did you guys ever pick up Once More?
Yes.
Let me look at my tracker.
Let me look at my tracker, though. I'm pretty sure I had both. Second chance.
Yeah, it's in Disney Castle.
Actually, never mind. No, I didn't. I never had Once
More.
No,
I only got Second Chance.
I had Second Chance, though. Yeah.
It is in Timeless River because I picked it up.
I think because of the Versus 13 connection, Cage 4 and even the Verum Rex game could bring in some of the FF fan base too, since many wanted that Versus game. Yeah, Cage 4 definitely has some crazy motion, bro, because Cage 4 not only is like this new start for Kingdom Hearts, it's the after Cage 3 arc, the Lost Man. Like, look, there is a reason we were so hyped for 4. There's a reason people like me are annoyed at this drought. It's not because like I'm impatient, I'm begging. Like, don't get me wrong, there might be a little of that, right? Like I'm a fan. I want my product, bro. I want to consume and buy the product I've been buying for 20 years. Like, bro, it was always there, and now it's not. Like, I don't know, but it's cause as someone who is crazy obsessed with this series, we have just come off of some of the best Kingdom Hearts we have ever gotten. The story of the Key Saga of Union Cross and Dark Road were so freaking good, especially Union Cross, bro. Especially Union Cross. You're telling me Dark Road had some of the best Disney to original story implementation since Cage 1 in a mobile game? Why? I hate that, but at the same time, it's like, yo, maybe they'll do this. Like, if Nomura's writing this right now, like, maybe he'll write it into the game he's developing in Cage 4. You know what I mean? We just came off of some of the best story we've ever gone in Kingdom Hearts, and then right before that, we came off with some of the best combat we've ever had in Cage. Like, some people even say it's better than Cage 2. Like, some people say, like, Remind, some people think Remind might even be better than Cage 2 stuff, like, in terms of feel. The bosses, a lot of people think are better. We came off with some of the best combat and some of the best story right after Cage 3. Yeah, it was a mobile game, and yeah, one was DLC, but they are pieces that if they can, like, if they base Cage 4 off of those two things, which on paper, it is based off of those two things, Because Strelitzky was in the first trailer for KH4, bro. This game is about to be filled with Union Cross and Versus 13 jargon. Like, that's what we're getting. And so many Final Fantasy fans are hyped for that. Key Saga fans are hyped for that because we know how good that story is. And no, I haven't seen anyone get into that story and say they don't like it. I have not seen it. I have not seen it happen.
Now, it brings a good point because I was going to ask you. Would you? Well, I mean, I'm sure you would believe me if I told you this, but I have not seen or consumed the Dark Road story whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you, because obviously me being content brained right now,
should you do it?
If we wanted to do something together where you're with me while I react to Dark Road.
I would love to do that because I've been wanting to do that with Cavern for like years, but I just never had the chance to. I've only rewatched Dark Road. I feel like I might have done it twice, like right after it came out, but I definitely have not watched it in years in full. I have not watched it in full in like a while.
I hear it's good. At least the story stuff is in there, or maybe there's some other story thing that I
haven't
haven't
good.
seen yet.
I am a little worried because, like, okay, Loki has been long, and like most people glaze it. Like me, I think the hype from experiencing it as a surprise is different from the hype like years after. So I don't know if you'll like it as much as like I do because I experienced it at launch, right? And Dark Road, bro, went through some stuff. Like those, like we got 3 story updates for Dark Road, and then the game disappeared for a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
But like,
yeah, I know nothing about it, but I mean, if it's good story, it's good story.
Yeah,
so I think I'll be hyped regardless.
It was some very good story for Xehanort, and some surprisingly good dialogue too.
Yeah, I'm interested to actually have, be able to catch myself up on it. And just have someone there who knows it, who can fill in some blanks that I may have as a result of watching.
And straight up,
I guess,
bro. Give me the date, and I would totally do that. That'd be fun.
Okay, I'll think more on how we can do that later. Oh yeah, and to your earlier point about KH4 supposedly looking to have a bunch of the things that we want since, we've gotten really good story and just really good gameplay in recent years. I feel like another thing that really leads to that is the fact that we don't have a mobile game to worry about, I guess, at the same time as KH4. The only KH content that we have going into the future, as far as we know right now, is Kingdom Hearts 4. So they can really just focus all of their effort and energy into making this game some peak, if I'm being honest. So we'll see. We'll see. I think there's a lot of things about it that has me, I guess, really excited for it. Just Yozora in general, and the fact that it's looking to be a little Final Fantasy coded. Not totally, obviously, but there are aspects of it. Nomura wasn't able to tell his Versus 13 story, and I feel like he can probably tell it in a unique manner with this next Kingdom Hearts arc and where Sora is and everything. So I'm very interested to see where that goes.
Exactly. One concern I do have is I wonder if this is going to happen. Like, we don't know the full version of what Versus 13 was going to be. People pretend they did, but like we truly didn't because the game never came out. We knew deeply about the concepts and about like the Fabula Nova Crystal stuff, which you know way more about than I do, right? But like no one knows like what Versus 13 a finished product would have ended up being. Like no one does.
Yeah, of course.
So I wonder though if because you know how similar with KH3, a lot of theories over the years, a lot of what ifs, and it had a little bit of an effect on the lore. Like, I'm gonna be real, it had a little bit of an effect on like people's impressions with things. We had a lot of time to simmer with stuff. Plus the marketing spoilers and stuff. I just wonder if people have a vision of Versus 13, and if people are going to go into KH4 with part of that vision, if it deviates from that a lot, they're not going to like it.
I mean, I feel like that's just inevitable at this point, and you can't really help those types of people. I don't think that's going to be a majority of the people who are looking forward to KH4, like their expectations. But I mean, even if it was, I mean, it is what it is. I think that it'll be made however Nomura wants to make it. I think, and this is just me theory here, so you don't have to agree, but with Kingdom Hearts 3, I feel like was very I I don't want to say hands off with Nomura, but obviously when I think about KH3, I don't really think about Nomura and how he was like very hands on with the game. I think of Tayasue specifically and how there's a lot of interviews and things of that nature. And then obviously I talked to him personally at the KH3 premiere event where he was answering a bunch of the questions that we had about the game. And I was like, well, that kind of just leads to my theory that, again, Nomura was a bit more hands-off with KH3 than he wanted to be. Whether or not that was up to him is not really a conversation to be had because we'll never know that answer. But I think that when it comes to KH3, he was pretty hands-off. But with KH4, with KH3, it's also very, like, Disney-pilled. I feel like KH3 is probably the most Disney Kingdom Hearts game that we've ever gotten. Whether or not that's a good or a bad thing depends on the person. But
I agree. I do agree with that.
It's very, very Disney heavy, and a lot of people at this point that I know of, at least from what I've seen on like social media, are very, very tired. Like obviously they still want Disney to be a part of Kingdom Hearts. There's no taking the Disney out of Kingdom Hearts, otherwise it wouldn't be Kingdom Hearts. But they want more Kingdom Hearts original story and characters to be at the forefront rather than just constant Disney and, you know, retold movies of, you know, previous Disney movies. Like we need more of that original KH stuff. And I think that because of how KH4 is leading, or the way that it's leading and the way that it's looking, I think Nomura is going to be a lot more hands-on and able to do what he wants to do for KH4 rather than he could have with KH3. Because with KH3, there's a whole anticipation, you know, years of this, and that. They were wanting this game to sell because of the hype and all the expectations put on it from the day that KH2 released. And people were just asking for that third game for so many years. Like, I don't know. I think he has the opportunity. Like, I don't know how to put it in a way that doesn't sound bad, but I feel like KH3 was really just a good way for them to, I guess, it was a good way for them to appeal to the mass audience, not just regular KH fans, but just Disney fans and just people in general. It wasn't really tailored towards Kingdom Hearts fans at its core. You know, I think specifically 3, because of all the hype and expectations, they really wanted to use that momentum to really make the game in a way that could be consumed by literally anyone. And for KH4, I don't think that might be the case. I think just from how the story was told in Remind, and I guess the way that the story is being said, or, you know, had been told in the mobile games and stuff like that, I feel like Nomura is finally going to have his chance to tell the story that he truly wants to without any, like, you know, pushing from like Disney themselves or from Square or whatever. Like he can do what he wants to do this time.
Am I the last one to finish?
Yes.
Damn.
Also, sorry for the tangent. I don't.
No,
talk
you're
about
good.
KH
I love the tangent.
I don't talk about KH often, but when I can, I go on a little.
Damn. How far behind was I from Cavern?
Very.
Not too far. Oh, I wouldn't say too bad. Like in the grand scheme.
Apart.
15, 20 minutes. Yeah. You would have been. I think Cavern would have finished around. What time do you finish that, Cavern? 1:55.
1:55, 55.
Also, remember you had your you did very well this run because remember you had your proof earlier than John did, and I think John finished second. So had you had the handle on those final fights, I think you would have gotten second.
Yeah, the main problem was like I was trying to use Trinity Limit to carry me through Zigbar, and it seemed like an okay strategy. But then as soon as I started getting a rhythm for it, he kept spamming his DM, so like all the hits like they just weren't connecting.
Yeah, so. Don't do Trinity Limit on Zigbar. I'm gonna be real.
So I just chose to like have Trinity Limit with the iframes during his DM, and then when he was available to be hit, I would let myself get to low HP. I had auto limit, then I go limit, and then I just fucking clear it.
All right, that worked out.
Yeah, it did.
I did Berserk Charge final form for that fight.
Same.
Yeah. Why didn't I think of Berserk Charge? What's wrong with me?
I did not have Berserk Charge when I did that fight.
Oh, wow.
I had Berserk Charge on a Keyblade.
I know it was on a Keyblade, but I didn't get that Keyblade yet.
I actually have the ability.
I had the Keyblade.
Oh, wow.
Well, Yeah,
Well,
I got the
either
Keyblade
way,
after.
I'm going to
at
bed.
some point. I don't remember when.
All right, good night.
I
Noah.
actually finished the run this time.
They were
so,
coming out.
yes,
You finished.
I'm-
Let's go.
I actually finished the run. I'm going to bed.
Was that your first
Very
or second
good.
finished run?
Second.
Let's go.
Nice.
More on the way. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going.
I mean, if the other two were down for another one, I'd low key be down.
It is
Hell no.
3, almost 30 a.m. I am not down for another one.
I will continue to talk about KH, but I will not be doing another random tonight.
All right, man. I get it. I understand. Cavern's
And I think it being your best interest
Cavern's
too. 'cause
employed. He has to sleep.
Unless you want another 4 hours of sleep.
You're right. Yeah. All right. What you said, Limit. Well, let me look at chat right quick. Let me do a couple things in chat. Can't wait for the fandom for Darker to be finished. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Res 13 isms will be in Cage 4, but it's not gonna be the same. Nomura said as much, and I trust him because he doesn't lie like people think for real. He definitely doesn't. I wouldn't say he lies. He is very vocal though throughout long periods of time, so things definitely changed a lot. Like, there were some early things in KH3 that definitely changed a lot from interviews. Like, some early KH3 interviews made KH3 sound, like, even crazier. But, yeah. I think, for what you said, Limit, I get you on most of that. I do feel like KH3 catered to K. I feel like KH3 was a battle of two extremes. It either hard catered to Kingdom Hearts fans or hard catered to, like, casuals. Like, someone with no KH knowledge could go through these Disney Worlds and sometimes not really need to know what's, like, going on. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
They can enjoy the isolated Disney plot of that world. And that's fine, because other KH games do that too. But, like,
Yeah.
it definitely... You felt it more in 3 because... KH3 made it a point to make the Disney World feel like a bigger presence. Because for me growing up, and this was me, maybe I'm the only one who grew up with this criticism, I always thought to myself, like, as much as I love the Disney Worlds, what could these worlds look like in 3? That was like a big, like, when I imagined KH3, I imagined, like, I didn't imagine me running through a Unreal Engine 4 or 5 or a high quality version of Twilight Town or World Never Was. I often imagine myself running through like a forest in a Disney World or like whatever modern Disney World I'm thinking, like what would it look like for me to be in Frozen? I'm over here listening to Blue Nocturnes like soundtracks on YouTube, just imagining like what a Frozen world could be like and like how that could look and like these graphics. Like these are things I thought about a lot because, like, for me, I got into Kingdom Hearts, and one of the things that stood out the most to me not only was Sora, I love those characters, but it also was Donald and Goofy next to him. That trio right there is like that trio is Kingdom Hearts to me. That trio, but I know they at this point in Kingdom Hearts, that trio feels less like in KH1 you see Donald and Goofy meet Sora, and you're like, oh my gosh, bro, look at Disney meets anime boy. Now it's just Kingdom Hearts. Like it isn't. It's not like that anymore. It not like people see Sora, Donald, and Goofy together, and they're like, they don't go, oh, bro, what the heck was this? What's Sora or what's this anime character doing next to Sora, Donald? They're thinking like, bro, that's Kingdom Hearts right there. Like you know what that is. So like, it's changed, but it feels like Kingdom Hearts 1. They still acknowledge that there's many people who like haven't gone into Kingdom Hearts that will see that and will probably still get into Kingdom Hearts off of that, because that did happen with 3. Like we probably won't see it as much now, but I only notice it because of like people tell me in like chat and stuff, like they got into the game through 3 or through the remixes, and some of them still like 2 the best, and they agree with like a lot of what you would say too, like, you know, but it's they're not as harsh on 3 because like they didn't have to wait as long for it, which I think like is definitely a big thing for KH3 and how harsh people were with it. But I have a lot of faith in the future story. I genuinely do, and I think I've lined up on like how defensive I used to be on KH3 criticisms, because really, I agree with a lot. I agree with a decent bit of them. Maybe not the story ones. The gameplay ones I usually tend to agree with to a degree. And it just comes down to me liking one thing more than someone else. But, I don't know. 3... I don't know, there's no going back. Just I wonder how they're gonna figure that out. But the real answer is they probably won't. I don't think the amount of Disney that was in 3 was a problem. I think it's probably just the ratio rather than how much. Because like the amount of worlds we got was fine. I just think you need to mix in some some original stuff in there. And it's weird because KH3 even had the thing where sometimes the Disney stuff didn't feel like enough Disney. Like, why? Like, I made a whole short about this that a lot of people agreed with that was popping off recently. But I was talking about how KH3 has this obsession with Kaiju Heartless. And I'm like, yo, I like a big Kaiju fight here and there. Like, I like my Trick Masters. I like Guard Armor. I like that thing that was in Beast Castle, like some of these bosses in KH2. But bro, let me fight like some of these Disney villains. Like that was cool.
That's what
too.
I was saying earlier. Like it's just these giant kaiju boss fights every single time. Just just throw in some humanoid-ish enemies, and I will be happy. We'll be good to go.
Yeah, people love like a grounded sword duel. Like they like that feeling of it. They like the feeling of fighting someone kind of that's their size. They don't like to have to look up at the enemy or have the enemy like taking their camera away or anything. Like it happens so often in KH3. Like, yeah, I definitely want some more humanoid fights. Like I don't. Their reasons for them are a little weird. I think with 3, I said this the other night. They focused way too much on like some of these big moments. I think what happened was they had their Disney Worlds locked down. I know a lot of people probably would say like, yeah, Disney Worlds, we don't like, they like the Disney Worlds are a part of Kingdom Hearts. So like they were going to focus on the Disney Worlds regardless. I think Nomura, the Disney Worlds are a key part of Kingdom Hearts' marketing. Like these games would probably sell a decent bit less if it wasn't for the Disney World, straight up. Like it just I think that's the truth. Maybe I could be proven wrong on that in the future, but I feel like, yeah. Like I think actually one of the Kingdom Hearts games with the least amount of Disney in it was a collection called 2.8, and that's as far as I know, that is one of their lower selling Kingdom Hearts titles, even though it is a collection to be fair. But I don't know. I think they were focusing a lot on the Disney. They had the worlds locked down. That was like going to be their big part of their marketing, their advertising. So that's going to happen anyways. But I think they were like, okay, let's focus a lot on these, on how are we going to execute these moments at the end of the game. We know this is going to happen. That's going to happen. And Murray talked about how he did rewrite Keeley Graveyard multiple times. He was trying to figure out how he wanted to do it. But they knew that those were probably the moments that are going to end the game. And I think a lot of things in between, a lot of what I think they consider these things padding. We don't, but I feel like they did. Stuff like Mysterious Tower ended up getting cut. Stuff like, I don't even know what else they could have added, but like maybe a little visit to Radiant Garden got cut. Final Fantasy characters, there wasn't as much room to think about that or focus on that, So like these little things that they probably thought didn't matter, because realistically, these Final Fantasy characters aren't showing up at the end. Like, like Yen said, we could just make that cutscenes. That's what they're thinking. That's what they're thinking right there, right? Because I was questioning why did this game get delayed when like they had so much cut content, bro. Like, remember the whole thing about the chest room? Maybe at one point we were actually going to walk in the chest room, do more with Skyla and Kylum, yada yada. But they were focusing hard on the moments in the game, like these cutscenes with Roxas returning, these cutscenes with the Wayfinder returning, these cutscenes with Master Xehanort. They probably just thought anything extra didn't need to be in there, which sucks because I think what a big appeal of Kingdom Hearts sometimes is a lot of the extra stuff. Half the content on Kingdom Hearts the past 4 years has been, hey, do you know about this random thing from KH1 like every single time? Or like, I think there's just a disconnect there, and Nomura got a little too lost in the sauce, and like maybe he forgot like. I don't think he's as connected with what people like sometimes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which is weird from him. But I think he'll lock in on this story. I actually think you would probably think with me saying that, I would say he should focus more on what people like. But I actually think him just doing his own thing will result in the same thing. Like him if he just, I kind of want him to just lock in on whatever story he wants to tell with Versus 13. And with Versus 13, Yozora, Master of Masters. I have faith that if he's cooking, if he's passionate about it, we will get all the little things. We will get all the extra stuff.
Of course. I literally hope for that to be the case as well. Like, I want him to do what he wants to do, not so much what the fans are, always constantly asking him to do. Because, and again, to each their own. The following things, if you like them, more power to you. Just because I am slightly annoyed at them doesn't mean that it shouldn't ruin your enjoyment. I'm talking just so we're aware. This is just for the chat.
Yeah,
when it comes to things like Roxas and Shion coming back, of course, a lot of people love Roxas and Shion. They're very happy to be back. But obviously, I think if Nomura had it his way, they would not have come back, because he was under the assumption and the agreement with many people in the Kingdom Hearts community that their stories technically had already finished and ended. For Shion, it was Days. For Roxas, it was Cage 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether you agree or not, it's not the conversation. It's just, I think that's what he figured. And then another thing is Lee getting a Keyblade, which
I'm not crazy about that either.
I'm more okay with it this day. No. I'm okay. I don't care as much as I used to about that one thing.
I did think it was cool back in the day. Funny enough, with Lee getting a Keyblade,
I was like, whatever.
Yeah, well, him getting a Keyblade, because we had a discussion about this on stream too before. Like, he, on paper, he kind of did deserve one. Like, his story makes sense for him getting one. Like, I don't know if you agree with that. Like, on paper, when you look at his story, not like when you look at this Lee's journey in Kingdom Hearts, like from Birth by Sleep, like as that kid, like he research, like he was clearly one of the more good-hearted organization characters, despite the way he was introduced in Chain of Memories. Like his story, I think, did justify him getting a Keyblade. But I think, like, if you are of the perspective that Keyblade should be a lot more exclusive than it is, then like you probably wouldn't agree with that. You probably think like, yeah, you should just keep it between Sora, Riku, maybe some of these other characters. So I also think Kairi should have never gotten a Keyblade. I think that's one of the worst scenes in Cage too.
Let's see.
I don't think she ever should have gotten that Keyblade. The way she got it too was dumb. Like, why is Riku handing her Keyblade?
I'll agree with that. The way that she got the Keyblade was dumb. Whether or not she should have had a Keyblade, I think I'm okay with her having a Keyblade just because of the events of Birth by Sleep. Again, I hate the way that Riku just pulled it out of nowhere and gave it to her. But because of the events of Birth by Sleep and how she met up with Aqua and stuff like that, and how it turned out for Riku and Sora meeting Terra and Ventus respectively, I think it makes sense why she has the Keyblade, and I'm okay with it. I don't love the fact that she has one. I'm just okay with it. Like, it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. It's just her. Like, okay, she got it like by chance. I mean, Sora did too, right? But like Sora got. I don't know. I guess it's like it doesn't feel like she's earned her Keyblade yet, which is the biggest issue. The follow up after her getting a Keyblade has been very, very, very weak, which is why this feels weird. You can say Lee's follow up is also weak as well. But I'm less mad about him having one just because like his story makes sense for it. Like Lee has a really good story, like from his journey from Birth by Sleep through the organization to saving Sora. Like his character arc is so good. I will, despite people's opinions on Cage 3, I know Cage 3 sours a lot of like characters to some people, but that arc I think for him is very, very, very solid. There was something that was on my mind that I was about to say regarding like Keyblade stuff. I don't fully remember what it was, but I think it's perfectly fine. Kairi got the Keyblade, but the way she got it was so random. It was random. I mean, I love her in Remind though. I'm actually a big fan of Kairi in Cage 3 Remind Melody of Memory. I hold by that the reason Kairi. The reason Kairi sucks is purely because of screen time. Like, I think if she was in more side games, she'd be a way better and more interesting character. Aqua has competing screen time with Kairi, and like Kairi has 10 years on Aqua. So like, I think that's a problem a little bit. Actually, Aqua might have more. I actually think it might be arguable because Aqua has 2 games, and yeah. Aqua actually might have significantly more screen time. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, 3 story stuff. I will say this. Oh yeah, I remember what I was about to say. So I will say for 3, there is this feeling, even though I love 3 for what I end up being. The reason I love 3, and I've said this to you many times before, but say it to chat and everyone. Big reason I love 3 is because of how much I loved every game before it. To me, 3 is like, it's like the baby of like every Kingdom Hearts game that like came out before. From a gameplay standpoint, it definitely is. Story standpoint, I feel that way too, but like, you know, that's a lot more debatable. I get it. But like, you know, those ending cutscenes, you can get why you can get why I say that, right? Mm-hmm. Like this game store is very reliant on those non-numbered titles, and I love those stores, and those are like key points for me. And I guess I was just thinking about like, I just wanted them to return, like the how. I'll admit maybe the how didn't matter as much as them just returning itself at certain points. Nomura, it felt like at certain points during 3, and like when I went back after KH3 to look at Ultimate interviews, and I kind of seeing like his thoughts game by game, reading these interviews from him. He got asked about 3 so much. Like, he started getting asked about KH3 basically immediately after KH2. Like, in KH2 Ultimania, he was like, yeah, we have no plans to make 3 immediately. I think he made it clear that actually the secret ending in KH2, like, pretty soon after, was a separate product. He fully intended that product to be completely separate. Like, it wasn't gonna be 3 at any point.
Yeah.
Like, Birth by Sleep was always going to be Birth by Sleep. That was probably like, that was a big vision he had there. Now, maybe it wasn't planned to be on PSP at a certain point, but it definitely was like the story. He planned that out for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that. I don't think I might be in the rare camp here, but I'm pretty sure that I am probably like the only person on Earth who did not think or expect like what we got with the KH2 like ending scene or whatever. Yeah, I didn't think that was KH2. I was just like, oh, it's another game, you know.
I didn't know what the heck it was. I was just like, what the heck is going on? But yeah, like KH3, that was like Nomura. He got asked about 3 so much game after game. KH2, it was like, yeah, we ain't making 3 anytime soon, but like, you know, it'll be made eventually. He started kind of thinking. He started thinking about 3 more seriously after Birth by Sleep, but was still making Versus 13, and like he was working on Dream Drop Distance and a bunch of other KH projects. It was like, well, when Birth by Sleep came out, he was like, yeah, I'm thinking about KH3, trying to conceptualize a story. Like, what would that story look like? But we also have these other games. And then Dream Drop Distance, I think, that was obviously the game that he was like, okay, yeah, we're making 3. It's time. We're in go mode for 3. But he was getting asked about it so much, game after game after game. And, like, a lot of his answers a lot of the time were, like, kind of, I'm thinking about it. I'm working on it. I'm thinking about it. I'm working on it. You could make an argument that maybe he kind of just wanted to get 3 out the way. Like, he wanted to do something. Like, he wanted to get 3 out the way. He wanted to move on from it. He wanted to kind of, like, and while he was thinking about 3, a lot of these, like, other characters that he didn't expect to get popular, because the way Nomura originally wrote some of these characters, and sometimes I'd be thinking he's capping, bro, because I'm like, like he's disconnected from his audience thing potentially, like, might be very true with this. He's saying how surprised he was at how popular characters like Roxas, Xion, Og, like these characters were, because apparently from his perspective a lot of them are meant to be one-offs, but at the same time that is not consistent with what's actually in the games. Like, in Days, even in the Ultimania for Days, like, he low-key alludes to, like, I guess he's just leaving doors open. He's probably a PR answer, like not trying to give one answer or another. But like he's asked about like Shion and Roxas and like nobodies and whatnot, and he's kind of like, I mean, maybe they could come back, or maybe they like, maybe something could happen one day. Like he kind of gives like a vague, like one of those vague answers, right? Mm-hmm. About just them returning and like the whole structure of nobodies and things. But it's yeah, they do end up he like, and then Dream Drop happens, and I think when Dream Drop came out, he was committed to the idea of them returning, because if that didn't lead to them returning, I just don't think it. I don't know. I just think that wouldn't have been satisfying, like, at all. Like, maybe people could say it would be better writing, but I kind of don't think so. I don't think it would have been satisfying if they stayed dead, especially after Dream Drop. Maybe after 2. Sure, if Roxas never came back, that's not the worst ending in the world to have. But after Dream Drop, after days, like, bro, you can't, like, you're setting these things up. Like, you're making the character more beloved. You're making the character more interesting. You're making this character kind of more important, more, like, even a bigger part of Sora's character. Like, you're kind of built yourself into a position where you're going to get backlash if he doesn't come back, And, like, even though some people are a little debated on it, I still think most people loved, like, them returning, and that's a positive for them. Now, what they do after is what we got to see. But yeah, I think he kind of wanted to get 3 out the way to an extent, and it feels like it definitely feels like he had another story stewing in the background that he wanted 3 to be the setup for, because he was making the Key Saga the whole time, like, while 3 was active, and Key had, like, very little to do with actual KH3, but a lot to do with the epilogue and, like, Remind stuff a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, like, a lot of the stories, even before 3, are, like, teasing the things after it. And it almost feels like KH4 is, like, his true, like, thing he's been leading towards to an extent. And maybe that's all crazy fan headcanon, but legit,
I agree.
One of my one of my favorite videos on my channel is a video where I said Kingdom Hearts 4 is, I forget how many years I put into it. I, like, said it for, but I said, like, 12, like, how many years is it now? At the time, I think I said 10 years in the making, and it might be more than that now, but I used that number because I was like, since Versus 13 got, like, canceled, essentially, or, like, got changed, like, Nomura is combining, like, 2 of the things people most know him for, Versus 13 and Kingdom Hearts. Like, he's making one game out of them. Like, it's a lot's going on here. And then this is also the culmination of a decade plus of, like, mobile game, web browser stories. Like, this is finally coming to the big screen for once. It's like seeing that, like, manga. It's like seeing that manga finally get an anime. It's like seeing that anime get its big shot in theaters as a movie. That's what it feels like to see the Master of Masters, to see Charlitzia, to see Unit Cross characters in KH4. It's like, bro, we made it to the big leagues now. Like, these mobile game fans. That's how it feels. So this game has a lot going for it on paper, and hopefully it delivers. Sorry for being long-winded myself. I'm not as good at articulating myself as you are, but hopefully it made little sense.
I'm not good at articulating myself at all, but I appreciate the compliment. No, you're good. I like it. I like listening to you talk about KH, because I don't get to talk about KH like this very often.
True. Glad you guys are enjoying the chats, by the way. Well, with that, though, I am going to end the live stream here. I appreciate you guys coming out, chilling, vibing. I mean, there will be more after-hour streams. I hope you guys enjoyed the KH yaps. Your boy's about to go to bed, though. Thank you, Limit, for yapping. And I'm excited for the videos, bro. Trying to see these yaps in the videos.
I want you to know, it's like...
in the content.
I would be working on one right now, but I was like, let me play Rando. So you're definitely a bad influence on me, but it's okay because I appreciate it.
Hey, Rando videos. Hey, look, Han, you know one thing with you? You make these, like, story videos, but, like, you do, like, you love lore. I think a lot of videos are surrounded with, like, lore, and you did do some gods back in the day, but, like, bro, you are You are cracked at Kingdom Hearts combat. You've won like every rando race. Like you know a lot about cage. I think you know as much about cage combat as most speedrunners do. Like you need to do more combat stuff as well.
I mean, if you can come up with a cool and like unique idea that involves gameplay for cage for me to do, I'll do it. But it's like I can't think of anything personally myself other than just playing it, which I mean is cool and all, but I don't know. Again, if I had a good idea, I'd do it.
Fair enough.
But man. I don't.
Fair enough. All right. Well, with that, thank you guys for coming out. Peace. Be nice. Be safe. Take care, everybody.